answered their questions at the point guard. Stacey Ogden will be playing Jordan tonight, and vice versa. On the drive, offensive foul. Price a chance to penetrate, but they reverse it anyway.
Well, they finally get some help on Price as he comes from the weak side.
Elo misses the...
And the Bulls 3. We are just underway. Yes. Rivers on a pull-up. And it's... Despite congestion and a bad goal, he was a question mark. That is deflected out last time. Opportunities. They missed their first 10 field goal attempts. Dominique Wilkins.
Bulls by 2, 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Pippen hasn't missed here, almost steals it. Wilkins lost the handle. Look out!
When they go to the run and jump, now like right here. Now you know that Smith's going to dribble that ball high. Smith inside the reverse layup.
Suggs looking to tie the series at one apiece. Chambers not able to hit.
Kevin Willis double team. Good catch by Wilkins. 10 on the shot clock. That's a 3, but he hits
points for Michael. Wilkins working hard. Going of his career, 5 out of 6, 13 points for Cartwright. Sparks fires, first Nick miss on the quarter, and the Bulls on the run. Pippen all the way, a facial.
5 for 7, their front court players just 2 for 11 to open up the game.
Dumas, he had killed them, 67%, while the Suns were at 81% from the line. The game is tied at 7. Dumas working off the dribble. Now Marley. Again, not given.
Assist, 8.5 a game, second in the league in steals, and he loves to deliver the ball. That time.
You know those numbers are going to pick up for those two guys in the second half.
Despite that cheating, Chicago's on a 6-0 run, and Pippen with another steal.
Well, that's the problem that Danny Ferry has working against a small forward.
And you sense this game beginning to pick up. Cartwright with the
5:05 left to play in the half. Smith being guarded by McRae. The 3 by Stark.
There was nobody in front of him. Well, I think that's the problem when Phoenix just keeps switching these matchups with Jordan. You know, you got one guy guarding him one time down, the other guy the next.
Wilkins guarded by Pippen. Shot clock at 4. Wilkins for 3. And Purdue takes it. Here's Pippen. Foul.
Elo for 3.
He's pleading his case that he has to be careful. He picked up a technical early on in the game. Starks won't go.
Chicago Bulls squad next year. Probably sparked by the addition of Tony. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Dumas lost it.
People talk about the deficiencies of the Bulls bench. It's stronger than Atlanta's. Offensive foul, Dominique Wilkins.
That small forward position. Pressure put on by the Bulls. Oakley comes up to help. Mason will bring it across the timeline as he did in the Charlotte series. Yeah, that is the man-to-man. Man-to-man now. And they're looking for a run.
Because he's such a good passer.
Driving on Pippen, but he runs into the teeth of that defense.
To 80% foul shooting. I think this is what I like to see the Bulls do more of tonight. And there's your try. Mason shows how it was.
Shot management, or do you start to go into it right now?
No, you don't. You got to keep playing aggressive like they're doing right here. That's what got you the lead.
Three-point attempt by Ames went way short. Here is Armstrong.
Advantage offensive rebounds for Chicago in Game 1. Here in Game 2, Atlanta with a 14-4 advantage off the offensive board. So Bobby Weiss got his message across.
Jump shot. He'll win that matchup every time.
Let's see what Cleveland does coming off the Lenny Wilkins timeout. Shot clock down to 7. Pippen giving Wilkins all kinds of fits. Elo for 3.
Now quickly, you don't get an easy look at the front of the rim.
Starks looking for the quick release, and it poked away. Shot clock is down to 6. Coming up on 3 minutes left. Third quarter.
Michael Jordan. Wilkins blows past Pippen, gets him airborne, then double clutch. Pippen, nice defense, caused dominant
offense, using as much of the shot clock every time down. They've been able to get good shots as the time has been running out. Danny Ferry.
Because they're keeping them strictly perimeter. Smith inside, nice look.
Jordan. Phoenix now 9 of 18 from the field. Chicago 12 of 20.
As you know, I don't get the opportunity to go to very many movies. I watch a lot of basketball games.
Oh, look at that. Nice play. Wilkins.
Seconds.
Three-point shooters that they can put on the perimeter.
And against the defense. Same Chicago Bulls, but apparently John is all right. The Knicks 91 on the Bulls, 84. Oh, what a play.
He's in the arena shooting on the floor before the rest of the team has even gotten on the bus to come over. So he's willing to put the time and work in.
Their spacing is distorted, Phoenix. They come off the pick and roll. The guys aren't in spots. They were bunched up that time.
Johnson forced it.
Because it's there.
Dominique Wilkins draws 3 white jerseys before he pulls it back out. 7 on the shot clock. Dominique pulls up and misses.
Play by Jordan. Ewing out to set a pick. Here's Starks, changed his mind.
Now right here, it's important for Chicago to make Phoenix use some of the clock. Good block by Pippen.
Knocked away.
He has Keith in the game for contact. Keith played 13 minutes in that first half and only had 1.
New York, we said at the top, Pat Riley said we cannot have 24 turnovers again. They basically protected the basketball tonight, except
His first field goal of the night. He does have 13 rebounds. Shot clock at 5. Armstrong off the steal. Michael Jordan now 8 for 18. He is 21, 17 at the half. Another deflection leading to the steal and the break. Armstrong stopped. He's changed his mind. Started to go up. Crowd wanted to travel. And then it's thrown away.
he was wide open, and Will Perdue did not extend. Michael with another steal. And
Jordan over to help on Barkley. Good job by Pippen on Marley. Shot clock down to 2. Frank Johnson got inside. Tonight, the Altman gets down on the break. And Blaylock has to regroup.
Excellent job, transition defense by Chicago.
And he does feel good and is playing very well. His movement is very good.
Good pass inside to Larry.
Jordan as Rivers was able to pry loose. You'll also notice Michael playing with the sprained wrist when he goes for the steal. He is guarding Johnson at the other end. Suns have hit their last 5. Kevin Johnson trying to penetrate and was stripped. Pippen around Dumas. Around A.
Perimeter, they move the ball, they move the defense from side to side.
Stolen by Adam Keefe. Graham on the drive as Paxson fell down. Or number 23.
You know, Michael said he would rather not have to carry the whole load. I think he would sit back and allow the rest of the guys to get involved very early, knowing that he's going to have his opportunity.
Now Starks being played by Pippen. Ewing from way out. Comes away with it. Well, imagine your number 6. Well, not bad.
Yeah, what can I say?
Hanson with the lead. Picked off by Pippen. Another Chicago fast break. Hanson for 3. Yes!
Can't treat him like the crystal glass just because he has the injury.
No, he's tough enough to guard as it is.
Price turns it over. Pippen on a 3-3 break. Scottie Pippen.
Cartwright has been very successful against Ewing in keeping him out of proper position. They double up on Starks. Here comes the trap and deal. That sometimes causes a 2 or 3 game total composite for Cartwright. And Barkley is stopped. Here comes Pippen. He has Armstrong. Here is Willis. Willis has become an outside shooter.
That was the 4th team's foul against Chicago. Cleveland with 1 here in the second quarter. There's Pippen with a steal, and
25 and then 4-4 in the second quarter. Anthony handling the trap and handling it well. It's back to the pressure of Armstrong against Johnson.
Guys who can do a better job on that in Elo and Wilkins. Bulls are 3 for 3.
Chicago uses the pick and roll an awful lot.
That came from behind. 3 games for 2 to knock off the Hawks in 7. Here's Smith from way out.
We can go with that.
Moving the ball as Cleveland has done so well, trying to create things on his own, and a lot of times it forces turnovers.
10 seconds in the quarter. Nance with the double team to Elo. Missed the 3.
And the conversation has begun between Starks and Jordan. They were both quiet at the start. Knicks have hit 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. Bulls wanted a foul. Pippen tried to draw. 54 and Phoenix 49.
Well, I'm a little nervous for Phoenix with a minute to go. It might be time to get Barkley out of there. He has 3. You can hold on for the last.
Pippen runs at Doherty, and that frees up Nance.
Thursday afternoon, also 3 o'clock Eastern time with Showtime. Game 4 between the Knicks and the
80-foot area off the ground, central sensation.
And Hondo will be one of the guests at halftime with Bob Costas on the
In game 1, and as Michael said after the game, when I'm on, nobody can stop me, and I believe it. Now that ball was up.
Rather than dropping it off, he sent it towards the rim.
game tied at 17. Ewing changed his mind.
Athletic that they come at you with a number of people that can block shots, from Cartwright, who's not real big on that, to Grant, to Pippen and Jordan.
Jordan on Craig Elo looking for Nance against Horace Grant.
Yeah, you got to try to go against Grant, see if he's going to be able to move. I think Nance needs to put it on the floor and try to create something off the dribble.
Stripped away by Mike.
Rebounds for Oakley. They have played evenly off the boards. Smith for Mason. Mason lost it. Crowd looking for a travel. Johnson had it knocked away by Pippen. 3-on-1, 4-on-1. It's Jordan.
Says they get Brad Doherty involved right here.
Yes, they do. Got the mismatch.
From the field, Bulls with a 1-point lead. And again the pressure. Jordan staying with Starks. Now met by the trap as Pippen came over and it forces the turn. 5 seconds remaining. Barkley off the dribble. Here's Barley.
Cavs by 7.
The play away here in the fourth quarter. They double up on Mason. And he gets it outside.
Well, let me just put it bluntly here. In a running game, Phoenix is at their best.
And kept him off balance. He's been a little fatigued going against the 4.
Rice goes around, hacks and blocked by Michael Jordan.
New York has done a good job of maintaining their cool, getting it right back before the half, where it's a manageable number.
Third three-pointer for Jordan. He has 23 points. Mason. In his first quarter, game 3 of the best of 7. Phoenix trying to cut it to a 2-1 lead. Chicago trying to go up 3-0, and Michael Jordan.
Danny Ferry in the game. Nice pass to Williams down low. Jordan blocked it.
5 rebounds already this evening with 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Chicago 73, New York 68. 2.5 remaining in the fourth quarter. Barkley drawing the double team. Shot clock at 7. Marley eluding Jordan. Marley all the way. Went high off.
Green out high from Brad Doherty. Made the cut to the basket. Got the easy layup. And just not been many easy ones.
Here's the pressure. Pippen over on the trap, but this time Starks keen to the ball, and the Knicks were able to handle it. Nice play by Mason. Oakley on the tip. Oakley again. Johnson in the backcourt with 1 minute left in this first quarter. Dumas strip. Jordan.
To play. You don't have a choice but to play as aggressively as he does on the defensive end of the floor, and I think that's what we're seeing out of Chicago.
Look at this Chicago defense. The double team with Grant and Jordan, the steal. B.J. Armstrong, Jordan, lay in.
So it could be a 44-minute night for these guys. Starks just did beat the 24. Mason lost it. 6 unanswered points by Phoenix for the 6-point lead. Kevin Johnson goes all the way. It will not count.
He's made 5 of them, but he has to get up to around 15 shots.
This is a big possession here.
The Bulls tempting Anthony to shoot. They want to see him fire it up. Jordan knocked it away. Jordan with the steal. 3-on-1, and Jordan puts it away. Evan Johnson for Tom Chambers.
Rice finds Elo for 3. Rebound Nets. Stripped away by Pippen. There's that defense. It's 3-on-3. Michael Pippen reverse. Grant.
Started strongly, but has not been a presence.
The one player I think has to assert himself a little more is Doc Rivers. Not only run the shot.
Chicago, Phoenix with 2. Barkley working down low. Pippen with the block.
He gets it back.
And they let Cartwright playing one-on-one. And then Scottie goes, find Nance.
Losing some time, 125. Rice knocked away.
Remaining of the game. Ewing.
Well, that's the difference between the two teams. They recognize the mismatch, that being the Chicago Bulls.
Chambers blocked from behind by Jordan. Bulls have hit 6 of the last. Pass. As he likes to put it, his supporting cast once again has come up big in this first quarter. Mason getting position, then rejected by Pippen. Here is Ewing. Chambers off the fake. No call made. Ewing working against Williams. For Michael Jordan, along with 7 rebounds, 7 assists. Suns lead 102-94. Pressure by Jordan against Frank Johnson. So Frank Johnson and Kevin Johnson on the floor at the same time. Nice feed, but Barkley. Plenty of time on the shot clock, down to 10. Ewing for Smith. 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 Stopped. Smith. Stopped again by Pippen. Ewing's pass nearly picked off. It was saved by Pippen. Taken by Smith.
Pippen. 17 on the shot clock. Play locked down inside to Dominique.
The floor, it makes it a whole lot easier to get through them.
There's Price off those baseline screens, and he comes right out into the face of a double team. Down inside to Williams. 2 on the shot clock. Williams waited too long.
Mason trying to post off Pippen. Pippen got the benefit.
Chambers guarded by Williams. Bad pass by Jackson said, well, Cartwright said that he is now healthy. He's feeling good, and he is back in not 100% condition because he has been injury hit right throughout, but he's back to the form.
And Cleveland inbounds from the sideline. 2 team fouls on the Bulls, 1 on the Cavs with 6
Bulls in the huddle very enthusiastic about what they call the fury of the crowd. This is a very energized Chicago team that has come out. Mason went short. They isolate Dumas against Pippen. And Pippen plays it well. He stops him. Here's it from the crowd. 1 on the shot clock. It is
Ogman just having a nightmare with Jordan. He's all over.
It's a clear out. He had that all the way, Bob.
Ogman, clear out, blow past Jordan, pull up.
Good D, and oh, man,
just does save the pass.
They got 5 seconds on the shot clock. And then throw it right out of bounds.
Yes, one of Pat's better phrases, I think. And he's coined a few. Pippen reaching around.
Like that, whether to make a pass or keep it in his hands. And Mookie Blaylock was juking him up and back, trying to make him have some hesitation. Good reading.
Morty and Cartwright banging bodies inside. 8 seconds on the shot clock.
Continues the conversation with the official, Mike Mathis. Mason posting up. Mason to the fadeaway. Rebound. Down to a minute 20 to go. 15 on the shot clock. Ames trying to draw the foul.
Blaylock looking for Wilkins, posted against Pippen. Pippen got a piece of that. Grant with the ball out to Armstrong.
Some good ones, but the Doc could make you look bad as quickly as anyone else. Michael Jordan's right there, but Doc, of course, the toughest I ever had to go.
Wilkins spins into the lane, doesn't get the...
By 10. But the Bulls do not mind when Greg Anthony takes the outside shot. Mason got inside, but
Bulls by 20. Out rebounding the Hawks in the third quarter, 5-1. Atlanta 0 for 3. Bulls 4 for 7. Bulls on an 8-2 run.
Cleveland's biggest lead, second quarter, 12. Bulls up by 5 in this third quarter. There's Pippen forcing the turnover. Jordan all the way with the left hand.
Teams, you have the best in the league, Chicago at offensive rebounding, and Atlanta number 4 in the league, so they get a lot of second.
Willis.
And when Will Perdue just made that follow-up shot for the Bulls, you could see Kevin Willis out of frustration, motion to his teammates, come and help me on the glass. Another steal by the Bulls.
Michael Jordan slicing in. Jordan gets inside. Ewing with the rebound. Pippen knocked it away. Another turnover. Jordan for Pippen. And he's fouled.
Price yelling for the ball. He couldn't see it.
He's been wide open. And then you end up getting a turnover here.
Mason holds it up. Smith looks to go baseline. Stolen by Michael.
Each winning on the other team's home floor. Chicago winning here convincingly. Pippen with the steal. Pippen all the way. And the ball. Comparison, but he said somewhere down the road, we're looking at another Julius Erving. That was the comparison he made.
12-3. Bobby Weiss was in the Coach of the Month.
Now they're playing two-man basketball.
Deflected.
And so is Wilkins. So now you got both of them with a break. You got a chance to make a good run at it.
Stolen by Jordan, who led the league in steals again this year, and it pays off.
Look out, Jordan with another steal. And here's Jordan, yes!
The pace is still good for the Phoenix Suns. It's an up-tempo game, and they love it.
Pippen broke it up. Nobody back for the Suns. It's Jordan.
7 on the shot clock.
Well in this series, but you know he can do that, and you can never lose Michael Jordan.
Cody's area going into halftime.
The Bulls have come from behind. They now lead by 2. Off the trap, another steal on Jordan. 2-on-1. Armstrong. Rivers and Starks in the backcourt. Ewing to Smith. Oakley up front. That pass picked off by Jordan.
We've proven that all year that we are the best team in the world.
Charles Barkley supporting the Muhammad Ali theory of ultimate confidence throughout this entire series. Honestly believes in his team and that they're going to get it done.
Armstrong.
Wilkins struggling from the field tonight. Runs into a double team.
Oh,
and carelessly throws it away. The behind the back.
Look out. Pippen with the steal.
Canadian series took a lot out of the Kings, and that hurt them.
Pippen off the steal. And Johnson.
Half, and he's done a terrific job.
May as well. Oglen with the ball again. And he gained the lead in this ballgame. They led almost all of the second quarter.
Well, Scott Williams close to being illegal.
Bad pass, the no-look.
Knicks trailing by 2. Off the double team. Pippen with the so to speak. As Pippen comes up with a steal. Armstrong.
You have three officials, but three of the best officials here.
Jordan with the steal. And Jordan goes all the way. Dumas from Miller did not have the shot. Works it back out. Pippen with the steal.
To the offensive end.
Rivers and Jordan battling for position. Jordan with the steal. The save. It's taken by Grant. What a play. And it's tipped. 16.
These two teams have done it differently. All 7 of Chicago's field goals have come from the outside. Perimeter shots as Pippen comes up with the steal. For Phoenix, 5 of their 7 field goals have been layups or dunks.
Rebound handled by Blaylock. And the Bulls invented motivation by saying that help out.
And Michael Jordan gets his first bucket of the night. The entire Bulls team
trying to get it to Purdue.
It's one of the few times thus far that the Bulls have gotten into their half-court offense, and then they come right back with the steal. Pippen leading the way to BJ for the jumper.
Off the deflection, Davis with the steal. Here starts with Jordan back. And let's see what the call is. Offensive foul.
To win that series for the Phoenix Suns.
Johnson with the steal. Battled away by Jordan and scooped up by Pippen, leading to the fast break. Jordan. Yes. Johnson wanted a run, but the Bulls got back. Now Johnson to the left hand. Too much dribble. Kevin Johnson called.
Jordan spins and sees Cartwright on the weak side. Wow, that guy's coming from the other side of the lane. Michael could take all day and find it.
He thought he was fouled. Oakley rebounds. Here Starks pulling up for 3. And Pippen not able to hit. Here comes Mason. Mason has Ewing. Ewing went short. And back come the Bulls. Now Jordan.
Marley's not guarding Michael Jordan. That was Scottie Pippen who was guarding Marley, and that was his fault.
Dumas. Anthony with the steal. Anthony with the ball fake and then threw it away and is called for an offensive foul. West with the save. Crowd looking for a travel. Here's Dumas with the ball fake. And
Down the stretch trying to get it.
good defensive play by Altman. He blocked the view of the basket by Jordan, but Jordan comes up with the steal. And Barkley rebound. His 7th rebound of the game. Barkley all the way, rejected by Pippen. Here comes Starks. Smith down the left wing side. West with the back tap. Johnson accelerates. Jordan able to stay in front of him. Good job.
off the glass. No, Hawks have it. Altman on the run.
Chance right
it's
here.
3-on-2. Wilkins to the hoop. The jump hook. No. Wilkins offensive board. No.
Won convincingly, 110 to 81. Here's Davis off the steal. Bring it to you here on NBC starting at 7. Starks with a bad pass. Behind the back pass. Scott Williams. Jordan trying to break it up.
Great offensive play. Another steal here by Phoenix.
And it's Dumas with the numbers. Surprised Barkley with that pass. Strong for 3. And back comes Mookie Blaylock. Blaylock saw the opening. Jordan reached in and knocked it away. Another steal for Michael Jordan. Here's Armstrong. Pippen.
Struggled, so have the Knicks.
Here's the pressure. Hopefully not the man you want handling it, although he got it down for Starks. Offensive foul. And Barkley with the steal. Here comes Johnson. He has Marley. Marley is stripped. Rivers nearly picked it off. Ewing did. And Ewing putting the ball on Pippen.